Hi guys, this is Rel Klein. You're watching Rel Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing the latest episode of Riverdale, Season 2, Episode 21. Almost the season finale next week. If you saw my video from last week's episode, you saw how mad I was about that episode. This episode, I wasn't that mad about, but it still was bad. It wasn't as bad as last week's episode. There were some things that I was okay with, and even the stuff that was unrealistic that I was like, this could never happen, I hate this, I still kind of wanted to know what was going to happen. So, let's get into it. So, the Black Hood's going after Cheryl, and this is how we saw last week's episode ending. And it's kind of didn't know why he was going after her with not a gun, because I guess his gun is his signature thing. And serial killers usually use the same weapon to kill people, because I'm taking forensics. I know this shit. Cheryl was the only thing good about this episode. She slayed. She slayed. She was like all scared and stuff, and then all of a sudden she got a bow and arrow. She was like, don't mess with me. I mean, that's kind of unrealistic, but she was slayed. She was the one good thing about this episode. I love it. So the whole thing with the fangs being shot, I actually had no idea that there could be someone else involved, and that it wasn't the gun that like Reggie and Archie was holding, whatever. And so yeah, it turns out it was Midge's mom, and that kind of just makes me think, so it was a mother who shot a son because he thought he killed her daughter. And it just makes me mad because there's someone else who has a gun. And all these people have guns and access to guns. And I'm like, why? And it's promoting gun violence. So the whole town is out in riots, which is so unlikely. Like, now the whole town is rioting. The town's crazy. Like, why you gotta be this way? Why does Riverdale gotta be this way? It doesn't have to be this way. I actually really like the idea that Mrs. Laws Hermione came up with about a reward for whoever found the Black Hood. I think the price was a little high. Yeah, Veronica talked about that later, but I thought that was actually a smart move. So the Serpents start trashing the school, and then Archie and his little crew come, and Archie's like, Serpents, stop. Like, you're so dumb. You think that's gonna make them stop? Oh my god. And then Kevin kind of he was like with a bat and something trying to be tough. It was kind of funny to see Kevin doing that. So when there was blood at Betty's house, I was like, that's suspicious. And then her dad was in the hospital, more suspicious. My theory was that the Black Hood wasn't Hal, and that he just wanted to make it seem so much like it was Hal, so that he hurt Hal to make it seem like it was the same wound that the Black Hood had. I'm gonna get more to the Black Hood stuff later. So when the guy came to Pops and was asking for the lodges, I thought he could be the Black Hood. He kind of like fit the profile. It turned out he was just some guy who was getting revenge. I don't know, they just added this random guy, which Mrs. Laws ended up killing, and in the end they like left it to their dad to clean up the mess. And I was like, they really didn't need this extra thing. I don't know, they were like trying to figure out what they wanted to do. They wanted to show Veronica and Hermione fighting back, finding this information about Hiram. I don't know, but like they really didn't need to do that. It was so unnecessary. There's so much other stuff happening. Why is my hair so thick? So that snake lady had the Tony. And I was like, Cheryl about to save the day. So Hal confessed to being the Black Hood, right? Hal confessed to being the Black Hood. And I was like, this guy kind of reminds me of someone who has multiple personality disorders. I'm taking psychology right now. We're actually doing disorders, so I'm very familiar with this. We actually have a quiz about it tomorrow. Anyway, so definitely like Hal has personality disorders. And so my theory is that he maybe done some of the killings, and that it was like a copycat. Actually, no, that's not my theory. My theory is that he's so like delusional, he's so like something's up there, that he thinks he's the Black Hood. He thinks he is like an alter ego, or that he's like covering for someone, because definitely like the person was at Archie's house attacking him and Fred, and I was also smart that Fred was wearing that bulletproof vest, and that Archie knew that, like, he looked into the Black Hood's eyes, like, he knew it wasn't Hal. So I think either Hal is covering for someone, or he's so delusional up there that he thinks he's the Black Hood. I still think a theory could be that the Black Hood is Hal's twin brother, because maybe if hell was raised in that crazy environment to kill sinners, then maybe a twin brother would be the same, you know? Maybe the twin brothers, maybe they're not identical, and that explains the different eyes. They could be twins because of the blossom twin whatever. Also, what makes someone a sinner? Because everyone's done something bad. And I started thinking, okay, sinners, so why did the Black Hood go after Cheryl? And it's probably because she's now... I think she's bisexual. She's not... I don't think she's a lesbian. I think she's bisexual. I don't know. But because of that, because she has a relationship with a girl, I think that's what they saw as a sinner. And I hate how they don't address these things. Hal's gonna try to kill Betty and Alice, and that's why he wanted them to videotape his confession, because he was gonna kill all of them. And I kind of knew when like Alice was saying all this stuff to him that she was trying to manipulate him so that Betty could get away. Ended up that they were all okay and he was arrested. So I was right, Cheryl saved the day. But then like all this stuff is going down with the ghoulies, and I don't care about the ghoulies. Now there's another group, I don't care about those ghoulies. And I kind of like, Jughead's all like, your end game plan, whatever. Like, I don't know what his end game plan is. I think he wants to make money, and he's just like terrorizing this town, and I don't think that's gonna help make money. He should do the casino thing. So then Jughead makes a deal, and so then they start beating up Jughead. At the end, P comes holding Jughead, and he looks pretty much dead. Now, I would be okay with Jughead died. I don't think he's gonna die, because I know with these things, Cole Sprouse probably has a contract, right? He has to do like 6 seasons or something. So, he looks pretty much dead, so I know he doesn't die, because I know, like, but why are you gonna make him look so dead? Like, how, he can't come back for that, but I know he's not dead. And I know people probably think he's dead, because in the next promo, they're in the funeral. I have 2 theories of that. They're looking at someone else. It's probably Fang's funeral. Fang's died. It's probably Fang's funeral, and they make it seem like it's Jughead's funeral, but it's not Jughead's funeral, because they're not going to kill off a main character. Or second thing is that it's a dream, because Archie was wearing his first suit jacket, and I was like, that's something weird to wear at a funeral. But then again, the Urban Vixens were wearing like these black outfits at Midge's funeral, so I don't know. But I bet you it's a Fang's funeral. So my only other comment is that in the promo for next week, we see Cheryl wearing a red serpent jacket, and that makes me very, very happy. And we need more Cheryl, less of this fighting nonsense that makes no sense. Everyone's just fighting everyone. It's crazy. Everyone's dying. Jughead is not dead. Jughead is not dead. I'm telling you. Oh, I should have put a spoiler alert at the beginning of this. Well, you should know that my reviews are a spoiler alert. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully the season finale for next week is better. Riverdale started getting better, and now it's getting worse again. I have such good hopes for the show. It could do so good. It's reached so many viewers, so many people, but it could reach so much more, so many more people if it was better. And I think the show can be better, and so as I hope for season 2 to be better than season 1, I'm hoping season 3 will be better than season 2. And, you know, hopefully Jellybean comes in, you know, still think I could play her, whatever. I think she would be great. And hopefully things end up good. So thank you guys for watching my review. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Riverdale Season 2, Episode 21. Check back next week for the season finale review. Okay,